Good morning, guys. Welcome to another video up here on our homestead. It is early and overcast today. It's supposed to snow. Actually, it's supposed to snow right now, but it's not. Yesterday we didn't film or anything, but I did get the winch bumper on and the winch, and I tried to use the winch, but the battery is dead. Of course it's dead. So I'm about to take it out right now, and we're about to head into town because we're gonna pick up some few packages. Let's get this thing out and head into town. See what it is. Mr. Heater. Filled up 3 propane tanks, so we can have plenty of propane for the next week or so. Got back from town, back up to the property right now. One of the things that we got, that I ordered was Mr. Heater. I know winter's, we got like a month left. I think I'm gonna use it up at the cabin, like trying to get there early before the thaw happens, like we were talking to you guys about, so we can have that in there and keep everything warm, and we're not getting super cold trying to work up there in the morning, because we got a lot of stuff to do, and we got about 6 weeks left to do it. We gotta get cracking on that thing, and then we can get a lot of stuff knocked out up there. Also, I got a new battery, so I'm gonna go pop that thing in the Jeep real quick and crank her up and show you guys the winch that I put in. Check it out. This ground right here, it looks all frayed. I'm just gonna replace the fitting real quick, chop it off, replace it. And then this is the ground right here for the winch, so I'm gonna attach those two together right against the wall right here, and then I'll hook this thing up. But I just noticed this is a little, it's probably fine, but since I'm already taking it apart, I'm gonna do it because I've heard that my gauges aren't working because of a ground wire, so.
Last time we were at the cabin, we broke the cord on the screw gun.
Yeah, this thing has been used and abused. It's not ours, but it's just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it finally, like, one of the wires just broke. So I'm just rewiring it up so we can use it, because this is nice to use on drywall because it has like that set stop gauge, so it just stops whenever it gets there.
Sweet little kitty hugs.
Morning, guys. Yesterday we tried to go to the cabin, but it was a muddy mess. We just ended up coming home.
The handle is like stuck. I can't even get my fingers in there because there's so much mud to try and...
So it hasn't snowed in like a month. And now it's supposed to snow until midnight, but we're not gonna let that stop us. We're gonna head down to the cabin and continue working. Are you ready to go?
Yeah. Bundled up. Bundled up. Beanie on. Dinosaur tails in.
Right.
All right.
All right, we're headed out of here. Let's go.
This morning I went to go feed the chickens and give them some fresh water and all the things. The craziest thing happened to me. I saw what I think is like one of life's miracles. One of the chickens in the greenhouse decided she was gonna jump up on top of the greenhouse table. She literally dropped an egg right in front of my face. Like, I was like, oh, thank you so much. I was so excited. I praised her for it. I thought that was so beautiful. And yesterday I was thinking to myself, I wonder if I'll ever see one of my chickens lay an egg. And then it happened this morning, and it was really neat. So we got 5 eggs today. That's amazing. Well, we actually got 6, but one of them was already broken. So we got 5 eggs. I'm excited because every day we just keep getting a little bit more eggs. Like yesterday we had 7. That's a lot. For us, that's a lot.
Yeah, there's like 4 of them in there.
Well, the meat chickens are laying now.
Oh, you're not counting. You're counting the both pins, not
both
both
pins.
cubes? Okay.
Yeah, both pins together, and it's awesome because it's the middle of winter and they're starting to lay.
Winter's closing down, I feel like.
Is it?
I hope so.
I don't know. I mean, it is snowing right now.
But like, it's the middle of February, right? So it's Valentine's Day.
It is Valentine's Day.
Happy
Valentine's Day to all of you little love bugs out there.
It hasn't snowed in like a month, 3 to 4 weeks, whatever. And then the forecast doesn't show anything after this for the next 10 days.
Yeah,
so,
but that happens all the time. And then all of a sudden it's like...
changes every 2 seconds out in Utah. I'm ready for no snow, no mud. Mostly no mud.
Mostly just because we want to start building the house, so.
That's 100% mud. Yeah.
Cool story for me this morning. I wish I could have shared it with you guys and given you a video on it.
It was super cool.
Yeah, it was neat. It felt good for my heart. I smiled a bit, like it felt good.
Look at the cars
In the last video, we had talked about how we had to do a knockout on the electric box.
Yep.
There he goes. Knocking it out.
I don't have the twisty thing yet, so we're just gonna leave it like that. We can put the twisty thing on later. I got it. Big problem.
What is it?
It's the framing. When we put this wall on here, we put it off to the side a little bit to give this room a little bit more, but also to get closer to that wall. You can look right now, it's part of the frame that's down there. So we're gonna run a 2-inch pipe from here down, and then I think there's that little half of that hole is open, so they'll be able to shove. It's just like enough wire to run a few lights. It's probably like 12 gauge or 14 gauge wire, 10 gauge maybe, but they just need a couple lines, so it should be fine. All right, before I can put drywall up right here, I need to run these propane lines that come up in here because we're putting propane lights. We're gonna put one right on this side of the door, on this side, and then we're gonna mirror it and put the same on that side. But I need to drill holes so I can run the propane lines, these copper lines right here, down under the ground, and then bring it up, and then these lights are gonna be right here. Come look at, you can see what they look like over here, check it out. These copper lines come out, and this is like a propane lantern. So we're doing this thing on that wall as well. Hopefully you guys can hear me because we have this Mr. heater on. It's keeping it super warm in here though. Check it out.
Propane lines right next to the electrical. Is that a thing? Can you do that?
Yeah. It doesn't get hot. Propane is actually cold, so it won't be hot at the lantern. It'll be hot, but not on the line, so it's not going to affect anything at all. We'll just bring it up, measure where we want to put it, bring it up, and then this doesn't matter. This is just going to be dangling around in here. I might like put a staple or something.
We can put it against this side, right?
Yeah,
because then the framing wise.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Nice.
I'll probably put a staple right here just to hold it. It's kind of dangling around it.
It's snowing outside, it's really cold. The kids get to have the opportunity to play on iPads today instead of trying to run around the cabin and act like heathens. You're gonna hate me. I went to try to lift it up and push it in there and it fell off.
That's like we still use it.
I can't believe that I broke that off. I'm so sorry.
So if you didn't know, we're at the cabin and we had just done a bunch of filming, but we have this Mr. Heater on. got this Mr. Heater on, and it's like, sounds like a jet engine. We were trying to talk really loud over it, and then I went back and watched to see if it was like, long story short, all the footage that we did, we installed these propane lines, we installed this, did the knockouts on the electrical box, did all this stuff, and it's not going to be able, we're not going to be able to use it, so.
We'll be able to use it.
Anyway, live and learn. We're going to continue doing the drywall. We got all this stuff done, so now we can finish going up here, across, down, all this whole side can be drywalled now. So we're going to get this knocked out. Alright, so I'll lift it up, push that thing through there, and then it should be fine.
Okay. What about the light boxes at the bottom?
We're just gonna cover them. No, I have to do that stuff. Drywall up to this edge right here, and I'm debating on whether if I should have went all the way to the edge of this door seal, because these door jambs are for a 2x4 wall, not a 2x6 wall. So we just had to make it work. And now we have this big old gap right here, and I think I might be able to just use trim, mud and putty and caulking and all that stuff, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. This is the first time I've ever had to drywalled like a whole wall before, so all the things that you don't think about. Let me know what the professionals do. This professional doesn't know how. Doesn't know the correct way, but I'm just winging it. Well, when in doubt, trim it out, you know? All right.
29.25.
Probably do 29, honestly. Yeah, 29.25 is fine. Let's do that, and then once we cut that out, we'll cut for this. And then... I just took the heater off, the propane heater that was against this wall. I know this is probably not the traditional way of doing things, but we're going to be putting drywall directly on top of this and re-skinning this wall and each end wall, because we got these holes and nothing's like straight. So we're gonna reskin this right now. We're gonna fill up this gap, do a whole 4x8 sheet right here. So I need to remove this concrete board. We can put it back on there later when we put the propane heater back on the wall. I'm just gonna remove this concrete board with a little hanging unit here for the propane heater, and we can lay a full sheet. So let's do it.
Was that like the mailbox back in the day? Like, what was that?
No, I think that was either like a wood stove or something. That was probably the vent. I mean, honestly, I don't know.
Anybody know what that is? Put it in the comment section.
She thinks I'm a little lazy, I think she's a little crazy. We like summer and we like spring, watching wrestling in the ring. She ain't shy, she speaks her mind, tough as nails and smooth as wine. We burn hot as kerosene, baby, we got our own thing. She ain't skinny and I ain't tall, and that don't bother us at all. I run naked through the yard, she flash every police car, drinking wine and getting tired of shooting out the damn street lights. How does she put up with me? Oh, baby, we got our own thing. We got our own thing. We don't need no rain. We ain't rich, but son of a, we're a hillbilly king and queen. Life don't seem so hard with you beneath the stars, 'cause we're growing 4-leaf clovers in the yard.
There ain't nothing that he can't fix. He's a hard-headed son of a bitch. We got married on the Georgian line. Watch out, ladies, this one is mine. He works hard and just don't quit, even if his pants don't fit. Lord, he'll be the death of me. Baby, we've got our own thing.
Oh, the most interesting man showed up. Larry's here. And now we're gonna try to get this little spaceship taken care of. It looks like a spaceship. Look at it in the camera.
It looks like a spaceship.
Yeah, like something from Star Trek.
Holy 65 and a half. This was 66. Top of this? Yes. And what is that? What is that? Why are you
Teamwork makes the dream work. Hey, hey, hey. I'm right here.
She's right there. I just need to, what angle do I cut it? I just straight? Or like this way? You know what I mean? Because I got this mark. What do I go like this or like this? Other than that.
Larry, we can see your breath. That's how cold it is up in here.
No, I turned the heater off. It's so loud.
That is custom craftsmanship right there. Sweet.
That one, I need to cut it, that big old edge on it.
Work your way across here. Go ahead and just button that in.
I got some more screws then?
Yeah.
Okay, all my kids were down. Caulk and paint will make it what it ain't.
You know, the oscillator works wonders, just saying.
Hey, stinky kids.
Hey, Mommy, Mom.
Holy snow.
It's a blizzard!
The snow is gonna melt me. I'm too sweet for this.
Okay. Anyway, we got about 6-8 inches of snow since this morning. We got a bunch on the cabin. Thank you, Larry, for helping us out with that last piece of drywall. That front living room kitchen area is pretty much done with drywall now, so that's exciting. And that is going to be the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys liked it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys in a few days.
See you in a few days.
Bye.